This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 10, verse 7. I have seen servants upon horses, and princes walking as servants upon the earth. Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh Shai, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh Shai is his son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth in sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai's sake. I'm Brother Samak from the GMS Miami camp. And yes, the reason why I'm making this video is that we have breaking news. Alright? You're seeing the removal of all these monuments of Esau. And one in particular that came out today is removal of the monument at the memorial, which is a monument, okay, of the Roosevelt statue to be removed from Museum of Natural History. Okay? And what is a monument? What is a memorial of remembrance? And when you look at this statue, okay, that's why I brought out Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 7. Let me get to the statue. You clearly see an Edomite, so-called white man, upon a horse, all right? And you see the northern and southern kingdom. You see southern kingdom, all right? Mainly Judah, all right? And then you see the northern kingdom, mainly Gad, all right? In particular, in this image, all right, in this statue, which clearly shows the prophecy that King Solomon saw, all right, in the latter days, how our servants will be upon horses, and we, the princes, all right, will be walking on the earth. Where it clearly shows you that that was going to happen because we went off. But what's so beautiful about, this article is that now it's being removed. These statues are being removed, which we clearly see that, Esau is losing his empire. He's losing, all right, his kingdom, all right? He's losing his glory. Because now everybody looks at this as oppression, all right, as colonialism, which it is. Because if you know anything about Theodore Roosevelt, all right, he hated Native Americans. He hated, okay, Gad and Reuben, all right, just as much as he hated, all right, Judah, the so-called Negroes here in America, all right. That's why when you go to the scriptures, get to Jeremiah 50 and 33. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel, talk about the northern kingdom, you so-called Native Americans, so-called Hispanics, and the children of Judah, right, you so-called Negroes, Haitians, West Indians, Jamaicans, were pressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go, right? And where we are pressed together? Well, this is Jeremiah, the 50th chapter. This is talking about Babylon. We are pressed together here in Babylon, okay? Mainly Babylon, America, as well as being oppressed throughout North, Central, South America. But the main oppression, because this is talking about Jeremiah 50, is talking about Babylon, America, all right? The great whore, Babylon the Great. So, hey, when you look at this image, that's clearly the case, man. We're pressed together, and they refuse to let us go. We're still in captivity, all right? And that's why this is beautiful, that this is all coming out now, because this is getting our people to really realize that, hey, nothing has changed, man, all right? Only thing that they try to change was they try to conceal what was already obvious. And if you had eyes to see, you could see that these Edomites, all right, they have always believed in their heart that they were superior than you. And with these images, proves the case. First of all, when you go into this article, it says about Theodore Roosevelt, right? It says, the bronze statue of Theodore Roosevelt on horseback and flanked by Native American Gad and an African American, mainly it was Judah, uh, which has presided over the entrance to the American Museum of Natural History in New York since 1940. So think about that. 1940. What was going on in that time period? Jim Crow laws, oppression, Gad being removed and still being assimilated, all right, to the ways of America, being told to forget their culture, their heritage, okay? When that statue was up, and when you go to Theodore Roosevelt, when he was alive, in the mid 1800s, and became president around, what was it, 1901. Heavy oppression was upon Gad and Reuben and Southern Kingdom, mainly Judah, here in America. So come on, this clearly shows white Edomite supremacy. All right, this clearly shows us being oppressed in captivity, and they refuse to let us go. Let's go to the critics, because they get into the history. I just want to get to some point. I don't want to make this too long, because at the end of the day, we've been spoke about this, but it's so beautiful that this is now in your face. You can't escape history. All right. Critics, let's look at who this Edomite Theodore Roosevelt truly was. Critics, though, have pointed to President Roosevelt's opinions about racial hierarchy, his support of eugenics theories, and his pivotal role in Spanish-American War. Right. So this wasn't a great president, man. All right. He pushed out eugenics, which eugenics is just another way of saying, okay, Edomite supremacy, so-called white supremacy. All right. He pushed out more war expansion, because Spanish-American War, that was his time period. Okay. Subsequently, Roosevelt was an imperialist who led fighting in the Caribbean that ultimately resulted in American expansion into colonies there in the Pacific, including Puerto Rico, Hawaii, Guam, Cuba, and the Philippines. Right. He kicked off the Spanish-American War. All right. That's why you see. That's why our people, you don't know history. All right. But where you got your Spanish tongue from? The conquistadors. And then all it was a transfer of your owner. It went from the Spaniards, which are Edomites, to American Edomites. But guess what? They're all Edomites. You went from one owner to another owner, but they're the same people. And Theodore Roosevelt, what did he say about Gad and Reuben, you so-called Native Americans, man? Theodore Roosevelt, the only good Indians are the dead Indians. That's enough on that. I mean, that's why it's so beautiful that they're removing these statues, because this is proving that, one, Esau, you're going down, but two, you Jakes, man, all right, the Lord is showing you that, all right, these devils have always been oppressive, always been, okay, literally telling you that you're a slave, man, all right, and this is what we're telling you, that, hey, how long do you want to continue to think as a slave, to think in captivity, all right? When you get into the scriptures, you're free. Yes, we're physically in bonds, all right? But spiritually, you're free in the mind. Or do you want to continue to be a homeborn slave to Esau, Edom in the mind? All right? That's why the Lord said this. Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 14. Because yes, we're in captivity, but in the mind, do you want to be, okay, a servant forever, man? Well, guess what? The Lord's not going to allow this, man. He's ending it. That's why this is all coming out. I'm going to get to the point. Jeremiah 2 and 14. Is Israel's servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled? Right? Right? It's bad enough they got us in captivity. All right? It's bad enough that we are serving, okay, in captivity, in bondage. But in your mind, do you still want to be a slave, or do you want to be free? The truth shall set you free. Where's that scripture at? Truth shall set you free. Well, I know it's John, Slakia. Truth. John 8 and 32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free, right? Free in the mind, man. free in the spirit. Okay? Knowing that this devil's going down. Everything's being revealed. But majority of people don't see that. Well, guess what? It's judgment. It's judgment day. You 2/3, you have to experience it by pain. But for you Edomites that are watching, guess what? Your kingdom's coming to an end. All right. This is a scripture to you, devils. All right. Moreover, the word of the Lord came out to me, saying, this is Ezekiel 35:1. Moreover, the word of the Lord came out to me, saying, Ezekiel 35:2, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. And that's what we've been doing. Prophesy against you Edomites. All right, revealing, okay, that you are the devil you are, that the Lord is going to judge you for all your wicked deeds. Okay, jumping down to the point. Ezekiel 35:10. Because thou hast said, these two nations and these two countries shall be mine, and we possess it, whereas the Lord was there. Right, that's what you have done. You conquered us, put us in captivity, you broke us down as a people. All right, you destroyed our minds. All right, you made us property. 11. Therefore, but watch what the Lord said. 11. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord power Yahweh, I will even do according to thine anger, and according to thy envy, which thou hast used out of thy hatred against them, and I'll make myself known among them when I have judged thee right. And the Lord's making himself known because he's judging you. Because if you have eyes to see, all right, your kingdom's going down, bucko. America's not being great again. All right, you're 25, 26 now, I just saw, and trillion in debt. You're engaged in all these wars. All right, you're so divided in this country, man. All right, you got even your own race hating your own guts, man. Satan's house is divided, destroying your statues, destroying your memorial, your remembrance of this so-called American dream, which it hasn't been a dream for us; it's been a nightmare. That's why the Lord got you, and He's judging you. And this is only beginning. You Edomites, you so-called white, we haven't experienced distress. We haven't experienced hardships. All right, get ready. Get ready to see no food in the stores, no water in the stores. Get ready to see your neighbor turn on you. Get ready to see World War III. And get ready to see the Lord when He returns with the spaceships, with the so-called UFOs, which are all mentioned throughout the Bible. They're the chariots. Okay? And Yahweh Shai is coming back, and He's angry. So, with that, one more. This came to my mind. Exodus 17 and 14. And the Lord said unto Moses, write this for memorial in a book, right? This is the true memorial. This is the true monument right here, man. This Bible, the Holy Bible. Because it tells you your judgment, your future judgment. Your statutes don't mean crap to the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Because these words, okay, is the memorial. Is the remembrance. That's what memorial means, to remember. Alright? Write this for memorial in a book and rehearse it in the ears of Joshua. For I will utterly put out the remembrance of Amalek from under heaven, right? So that's what we remembering. Hey, the Lord's going to get you, you Edomites, all right? Because Amalek is a descendant of Esau, okay? 15, and Moses built an altar and called the name of it Jehovah-Nissi. 16, where he said, because the Lord has sworn that the Lord will have war with Amalek from generation to generation. And it's always been like that. The Lord has been, against you Edomites since day one, man. Since day one. Since you fought us when we left out of Egypt. Okay? And now it's time for payback. Because the Lord now has raised up His prophets to tell you your judgment. That's why all this is happening. So get ready for more calamities. Get ready for more disparity. Get ready to try to find those opioid drugs and you're not going to be able to find it. Get ready to see more of your suicides, alright? Yeah, it's coming. Alright? You're being erased. You're being removed out of your place. You will no longer rule anymore. And with that, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai, Ba'ashim, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of great millstone Roosevelt taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai's sake. Love you, brothers. Keep enduring, keep the faith. As you can see, we're almost out of here. To the few sisters that are watching, Shalom. Keep praying, keep studying. Shalom. And a Bible ball. Shalom.